So, as we speak, there are two cases, serious ones going on. One is Samuel Aboagye, the late Samuel Aboagye, who was involved in a helicopter crash. His wife, you know, the wife had to bring the daughter for some DNA test just to confirm the husband's body. Up to today, it's only God who knows when this lady is going to bring the daughter, because it's suspected that the child doesn't belong to Miss the late Samuel Aboagye. And the other issue is that when you go to the Ewak Stadium right now, as we speak, six people have been confirmed dead, all because they went there for this recruitment process. You understand? For body screening and documentation. That's the process. That's the where they've got into today. So six people have been confirmed dead because of stampede. And when we say stampede, you remember when Ghana the stadium, this stampede happened? It means people were rushing to get in, and I'm sure some people fell and some people walked on some people, all because you are going to save your nation and you're already dying. You see, this and we are some people are asking if the military is not even able to handle the like Ghanaians, the people come to do this recruitment process thing, come to pass through this. How can they handle some threat attack? And I saw the vice chairman of the minister of interior. He was saying, TV3 interviewed him. He was saying something that the military only handles. It's not an attack that's coming there, but this is a stampede. That's what the minister was saying. He was saying something similar to that, and it sounds some way that.
Thank you very much. Let's all know that when we're talking about crowd control, crowd control is the duty of police. The military are not trained with controlling crowd. So when you talk about the military were there this morning, they didn't go for war. If it is about conflict and people have come to attack Ghana, or people have come to attack some people at Elwak, or people have come to attack the military and they are responding. If they had failed, we could talk about that.
But they can't even manage their recruitment. 6 people are dying over a recruitment exercise. That's the point I'm trying to make here.
The point I am making is that they died out of overcrowding that resulted in a stampede. And I'm saying that when we are talking about overcrowding or talking about crowd control, the expert in this field are the police.
They can't. It's not an attack. Does it need to be an attack before? I think you see the military. There are also humans there, and yes, the crowd they are overcrowded. The crowd is more than the number of military men there. So and everyone is rushing in just to save their country. At this point, it's not like they want to save their country. They are trying to save their life, trying to make a better living for themselves and save the country at the same time. But unfortunately, your child left home just to go and find a job, secure a job and secure his or her future, and only went there and your child is dead. And right now the sad part is that these parents are home and everyone is trying to contact his or her child, trying to find out what's going on. So I'm sure there's one particular parent right now trying to call his or her child, and the child is not answering. And maybe that child is not part of those who are involved in this situation or those who are there. You understand? But just that maybe the crowd and the noise, this child is not able to answer the call. And this parent, I'm sure right now, this parent is at home and it's thinking and it's already like half spirit is already dead. It's serious, man. Just to secure a job, trying to just recruitment process, 6 people already there. And I learned 5 journalists are also hit. It's serious, so man. It's very, very serious. Man. Your child left home just to find a job. And you see, look at what has happened. Oh, what can you say? It's you even wish your child, you didn't let your son or daughter go there. You wish that he didn't even apply for this job. You wish everything, but nothing can bring them back. That's the sad part about this. Nothing can bring them. There's nothing on this earth. You wish everything that. If you see these things, if you don't take care, you yourself can even follow up. You can even get some BP or heart attack and even follow them. It's very sad. And this, I'm just briefing you on this. I'll bring you more updates on this. And the next story is that, as I said earlier on, the Honorable Samuel Aboagye's wife, whose name is Abigail Salami. And this is the case with them. Before, you see, after the funeral and everything, before, you see, when they went to do the DNA test and they brought their body back, they needed families to just do some DNA test also to confirm their body. You see, the man has a daughter, so your blood, this is your blood, so DNA test. And they said, fine, Madam Salami, bring the daughter of this elite honorable so that we can conduct this everything, this test and everything, so that we'll confirm that, oh yes, this is him. And the lady, according to report, they said the lady at that time, the lady wasn't around and the daughter was in Kumasi. So the family tried to contact the lady just to find, like, get permission that, oh, this is what we want to do. And they said, okay, fine, process, things were going on. Now they were going for the little girl. The little girl is not there. She's just 3 years old. The little girl is not there. And it's suspected that the child doesn't belong to Mr. the late Samuel Aboagye. All because one of the family member said that the man had some concerns, had some doubts that this child doesn't belong to him because
Ye ni kuma Samuel Aboagye eka ho. Yamu sisa bodies no konkran no. Yamu ye se abusuafo no mra ma identify bodies no through DNA. Nti maame ekoi na ehwe asenso na me wonkan. Nti me frɛ na yere anu wa brutire se oma onua na o maame mfa kola na mra ne enko ye DNA no. No see you adecha no pa o de ne beba ne akwa akoye DNA no. Adecha no pa no ya ntene nka ono nso a wanfrɛ ansa musa. Nti me nkwa me sample ene ye mo ye na me ka kire mo se ene ye mo mra boase no ho na brewa no wo. Ye papa de wo film eni nti no ye mo yi doctor ba ko Kumasi ma ne ba boase ama ne be ye abrewa no na na ne ba panyina wo na oba foforo nso na wo ye ko hwe akola no ama ono de ene ye de ye.
it's alleged that he took the lady from one MP. They said the MP is in Kumasi. We can't mention the name. Oh yeah, Bema Kubodi ne. We can't mention the name. You understand? Until the person comes out, we don't know. So according to what the man said, he said one time, the man left the house, and when he was going, he saw this car outside. So he didn't mind. He went and he came back and said, "I feel by a January, meaning the car was still there." And he climbed the staircase and he met this another honorable meet honorable, one honorable frown. So he met the honorable there and he just passed by. I went to ask the lady that, what is this man doing here? And what the excuse, according to the man, the excuse the lady gave was that, oh, he said he's been a long time since he saw her and he came to visit. Came to visit? Which kind of ladies are we marrying nowadays? God, my goodness.
Nti akoba asa wontumi amfa kola na amba me anye DNA test no. Na twetwe aso. Na ne nyina nka nim se de situation ni sitie no, wontumi nka ho hwe. Nti enya abotre emi ye ye ni nyina awie. Na yakotra se ebuka no. Na busua de tu yanim se, ene yenya mane ani enja oba no krakra. Na me yese ni omie nkonkran koda mpanyimfo ase emra. Ne ba ne abai ja no krakra se de yamde ato yanim yenka de yanim ne se ukunu wa ayafe nanka akan yamamre no yaye but yamo se 40 days kra na emre yemutimi ye nti eba sa na me ye madwen se jaye oba no ye ne na anka de ne no ho asema kan ban biem ne ne beka kana me twen se bedu afe ne ne na aka na yamo push se yenja oba ne de na chese na hu behia se ebe die ne no ye bebo yam bebo ma chire kura de yamo se ye ba be fa akura ne sample na koye ritual obi yamo konkan akoda apartment bi mu yamo si form no be ma ni si form okokrum na ka bi park ho ohu ka no o se ka ne so on de otwa mu kokrum oba ye no na ka na na ejasisu no adum nti wo fro abrosan no na ohu se be ma no so sane afiri ba bi foforo na ohwe din na be ma no ko fro ka no to fro no ko ba no se aden na ofre nipa smesi ma ne ba ha na wo se ofre no so wo he no so wo nkan na wo so ba be hu ba bi wo ti be ma ne sa de to manim na me ka kire ne se ontwa so.
So you see what the lady is doing alone, she doesn't want them to conduct the DNA test because right now she wants the half like property. See, the man left some property, so she needs to get them to fund herself and the child. And at this point, it's looking like it's not the man's daughter, and you want the man's property to fund another man's child. Which family will do that? So as I'm talking to you, I'm sure the family See, the family is going to share the property if until the test is done. It's a simple thing. If it's the man's daughter, bring the child. Let's conduct the test. We'll give you the properties. It's very simple. And as we speak, I learned a case has been filed already because the lady doesn't want. The lady has also filed her own that she doesn't want to bring the child for the test, and the family has also filed their own that bring the child. Let's do the test. We'll give you properties. Very simple. And when as a woman or a widow, if your husband dies, you need to wear black for like 1 year. But this woman wants everything very early, fast, so that she can go heavy. All in the name of properties. Bring the child. Let's conduct the test. You get the properties. It has turned to this one to court case. Me, I haven't heard some before. So in some so as you've gone to work. Somebody is also working on the FD at home. You've married your FD no of you. Somebody is working on the FD at home whilst you are at work, working. This honorable goes to work and is working to feed the family. And the funny part is that during the funeral, they claimed that the MP that is suspected that the child is for him. He also came to the funeral. And you see, when the lady they were reading the tribute, see the way the lady was crying, they were reading my lovely husband. I wish you were around, my lovely, looking sweet husband, and all those things. Not knowing human being, Nipa, why should you be married and be having an affair, an extra affair? And according to reports, the lady they got married around April, and September, the Madam Elway, the woman gave birth to this little girl, and looking at the months, it doesn't tally. So the man himself had doubts, but you see, you like the woman, so you keep quiet. But the man himself didn't really trust. And from today, as we speak, I want to find anybody who suspect that his or her child doesn't belong to him. Just go to the hospital and boka, I'll pay. I'm lying, I'll not pay. You will pay your thing. If people were to go to hospital and do a DNA test today, our real maybe be good this month because DNA. I'm come to encourage everybody to go and do a DNA test in the hospital. Find out if your child, if you suspect that the child, if you are dark and the child is fair, your wife is also dark. The two of you are dark and your wife is fair. Master, this one is not. It's not signs so negative and positive and negative massa if you are dark, your wife is dark and you give birth and the child is fair, go and do DNA test. Maybe it's for some I'm telling you, our area maybe be good this month. No, DNA test, non-test because what the lady is doing right now. I'll bring you more just to it. So this is just some brief, I'm just briefing you on this. So until then, more information I'll bring it to you very soon. So stay tuned and like and subscribe. Thank you.